Hey guys, I'm going to be modifying Kboja's Double Your Max Pull-Up program to include a fourth workout, namely power pull. While this is a fourth weekly pull training, I'm not going to be cycling through all four in a 7-day week period. Rather, with 2 to 3 days rest between each, I'll be on a rotational cycle where each workout will fall on different days of the week as the weeks and months progress onward. By including this, I can add an additional stimulus toward my strength progress outside of bodyweight pull-ups alone. As far as what this means for the Kboja's specified 8-week program, I can still test my max pull-ups after 8 weeks, though I suppose the result won't be 100% reflective of his intended structure. However, it's important for me to have a well-rounded training protocol rather than limiting myself just because I'm following a specific program. So I'm just finishing up a quick 5 to 10 minute full body warm-up here before jumping into the start of today's power session. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, you know that I'm a proponent of getting the blood flowing throughout the body prior to the targeted training, especially in the smaller, often overlooked areas like fingers and toes. As always, I performed a quick set of scapula shrugs to mobilize my scapula. I followed this up with a set of 3 bodyweight pull-ups, also for pre-training activation. The first exercise I performed were bar muscle-ups. I completed 16 total reps throughout 5 total sets. I split this up a bit as things progressed throughout the sets and as my body and muscles became more fluid with the movement. You'll notice that I perform a pullover to set myself up on top of the bar at the start of each set. I find that positioning my body on top of the bar allows me to easily obtain the adequate level of momentum, which I still require to complete the movement at my current level of explosive strength. Plus, with this pullover method, I get the added benefit of training the pullover as an accessory skill. My eventual goal is to be able to start each set from near directly underneath the bar without using an excessive amount of kip or swing. Muscle-ups, and bar muscle-ups in particular, are insanely fun. And although my form and power aren't anywhere near perfect, just the sheer nature of exploding up from below the bar is an exciting feat of strength and a movement that for me has been the gateway to a lot of other calisthenic skills. I followed the bar muscle-ups up with weighted pull-ups. You saw in the beginning of the video that I brought with me some construction cinder blocks. While these cinder blocks aren't ideal for several reasons, most notably their bulky nature and inability to comfortably stack, they did the trick for today's outdoor session. Today I performed 5x3, excluding the first set of 3 with the lighter block. While I was able to pump out the first set, I felt that my arms and brachioradialis had enough vertical pull through pronation for the day, and so I switched to a supinated or chin-up grip to offset some of the demand onto different tissues. Grip variety is key to avoiding overuse injuries such as tennis and/or golfer's elbow. If I had additional weight with me, I'd have increased the load by 10 to 15 pounds for further progressive overload. I believe this cinder block weighs around 35 pounds, and in the past I've been able to achieve 5 reps using a 45-pound plate. So instead of increasing the weight, I added an extra rep to the last 2 sets. This was the best and easiest option in the moment. Not to mention here in set 5, you can see that the 4th rep proved challenging in and of itself. That's just how it goes sometimes. Strength isn't always linear. The last exercise I performed in today's pull session were 3 max sets of inverted bodyweight rows to failure. For these, I switched back to a pronated, slightly less than shoulder width distance grip. Looking back, I likely should have utilized the dip belt plus cinder block weights here as well, as these bodyweight rep numbers creeped up into more muscular endurance than strength. Next time, I'll be sure to perform these with added load to stay within the strength-specific window. If you're still here watching, thanks for sticking around, and if you don't mind subscribing, it'll certainly help the channel grow. Lastly, if you have any feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thanks guys, I'll catch you in the next one.